welcome to episode 4 of Couch Time with Carlee. As you can see, I'm solo today because we're all still recovering from the Girona Gala, which was on the weekend. And I don't think I'm actually recovered, and clearly no one else is in town because no one wanted to be on this show with me today. But it was probably one of the best weekends I've ever had in my life. Last year it was pretty awesome, and I was kind of a little bit worried if it was going to be able to be better than awesome. But turns out the Peloton brief for Nathan Haas, Peloton brief is the person behind this camera, Laura Fletcher. They did an awesome job, and yeah, it was an awesome night. Clearly, we all were just practicing cross-training and bringing out some awesome moves on the dance floor. For this episode, we're at a new location, the place that I kind of introduced on our last episode, but Bike Breaks Boutique. I'm still seeing my thermal jacket there. I don't know why it's still there. I mean, clearly it's the best item you can buy. I mean, you wear it summer, autumn, winter, and spring, along with other 20 other layers. But yeah, it's I think become quite popular over this last couple of weeks since it's opened. And yeah, you guys or anyone that you know who's in Girona should check it out. Now it's the off season, and it's the period where we can feel like normal people for a couple of weeks. Normally that lasts about 1 week until we start wanting to do things, exercise, or yeah, not just drink a little bit too much or eat a bit of the wrong foods. So yeah, in our off season we might start doing some running, hit the gym. Laura thought it would be a good idea to follow me to the gym and check out how well I blend in there. So let's just see how well I do blend.
History for you.
You do realize you're going backwards, right?
That's what you have to, that's what happens. That's what it's called, that's what it means.
Look how everybody else is going. She didn't know she was going backwards.
So clearly I think that class and my warm-up there is really prepping me quite well for the TAIWAN KOM challenge, which is in about a week now. And yeah, I do regret a little bit of my life choices, because turns out that the TAIWAN KOM challenge goes up to 3,500 meters elevation, over 110 kilometers. And I've just come back from my off season. So I'm going with the whole, it's better to be underdone than overdone, and at least I'm going to be fresh. And I'm hoping cross training actually does work. So I guess we'll find out, and I'm sure you're going to find out how I go. Yeah, so look out for that in the next episode, where I'm sure to be on fine form. But yeah, back on, I guess, what I was predicting would happen at the Worlds in our last episode. I think I maybe should get into the betting game. I mean, I thought that the girls that were on the podium in the Ardennes Classics week were going to be right up there, and you saw Annemiek van Vleuten win the time trial, and Anna van der Breggen get second. You saw Cassie and Neva Doma attacking like crazy on that climb. And also my prediction with Australia having a good race, they got second. So, yeah, maybe that should be where I kind of fall into after cycling.
That might be illegal.
That turns out that could be illegal. So I also will not be doing that. So I think everyone knows that the last couple of years I've lived with Lauren Rowney. But this year, my housemate changed, and in came the one and only Annette Edmondson. Now, people who think that I'm crazy clearly hasn't seen the combination of Nettie and I. And let's just say that the year was quite entertaining, and always Nettie bringing out some dance moves in the kitchen. I don't know, singing at the top of her lungs in opera. But yeah, she left yesterday, and the apartment not only feels bare, barren and quiet, but it just feels wrong. And I feel really lonely. So Nettie, if you are listening, I miss you too.
I'm always watching.
And yeah, it's kind of crazy how we both came from the same town in Adelaide, and we weren't super close, and yet what brought us together was when we were on the other side of the world, happening to live in the same little town on the other side of the world. And yeah, we became really close friends. And the awesome part about that is when we both go home to the same place. So yeah, she's never going to get rid of me. And her family, I pretty much gate crashed their family holiday, so I'm hoping that maybe I can just camouflage into their family for Christmas, Easter. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of Couch Time with Carlee. And tune in for the next one, because there's going to be a pretty big announcement. I might be revealing some exciting news. So until then, ciao.